In today's video, I'm going to see if fame farming in Yellow Zone Mists is faster than the open world. So, here's the build. We have Cala Purity. I'm using all cloth for the passive damage. So, Face Scale Robe, Royal Sandals, Thetford Cape. I'm using a Satchel, and I'm using Spiked Gauntlets. Now, I do have this on instead of damage because I might have to fight players. And this is not my best PvP set, I'll tell you that, but here is our starting combat fame credits. I'll put it on screen for you guys that don't want to, watch the video in full screen. Don't blame you. And we're going to go ahead and eat a meat stew here. I thought this was called beef stew. Am I dreaming? What the heck? Look at this. Oh my god, look. If I mouse over the tooltip, or I'm sorry, the hotbar down here, it says meat stew. But if I mouse over the item, it says beef stew. What the heck? When did that happen? SBI, fix please? Anyway, let's get started. I'll start the timer. Now, the Spike Gauntlet build, it's okay for doing mists. A lot of players simply can't run from it, or they just don't know how to run. They don't know they're even in danger. And yes, I am downing every player because I find it fun. I find it funny. It's also just, it's what I expect them to do to me if the roles were reversed. You really shouldn't be going into mists, even Yellow Zone Mists, without 8.4 gear. Mists are not meant as a new player thing at all. It's, yeah, if you want some practice, I guess, for the Black Zone Mists, but you're almost always going to be finding 8.4s with awakened weapons in here just doing their thing. And unfortunately, this is not a really good fame farm. Now, you're noticing here that I'm doing a log out trick. You may be wondering why. What's going on with the log out? So, instead of running to the mist exit, I can just log out. It only takes 10 seconds, and when I log back in, it will kick me from the mist, and it's just a time saver. It's just a quicker way to exit and enter mists. And if you're wondering how do mists spawn in the open world, the little mist wisps spawn in place of corrupted dungeons, solo dungeons, and yeah. So if you know where the solo dungeons normally spawn, if you know where wisps normally spawn, you can go there and check. And yeah, you'll just have you'll be able to find them much faster. There is a few parts in this speed run here, well, not really a speed run, but just a 30-minute run, I guess, where I don't find wisps as quickly. And there was a few jackpots I got from chests, and I also got a legendary chest, but that legendary chest had nothing in it. It was like 25,000 silver. I did have one chest stolen from me, one of those little coffers, as they call it. I ran off to beat up somebody, and then when I came back, a fire staff guy already yoinked all the loot out of it. So I lost a bit there. But otherwise, this is a fun experience, as the 8.4 bully, of course. But it's not fun for anyone else. It's slow. It's not recommended. Even with 8.4 gear, this is not an activity you should ever do, unless you just want to get into some PvP fights and beat people up. That's the only reason. That's the only time I could recommend doing Yellow Zone Mist. All right, there is only let's see, like a minute remaining. That's not really enough time to go to any more camps. So, well, maybe we can get to this one. I don't even know if that's an actual camp or a what's it called? A resource little node area. And I don't have a mount. There's no way I'm getting there in a minute. But hey, we might be able to beat someone up along the way. I'll go over the fame, and then we did have a double jackpot in a chest, so I'll go over the earnings, which normally does not happen. It's more likely to happen if you have premium active. I don't have premium active, so it was a pretty lucky chest. I also had a legendary chest that was a complete dud, only 25,000 silver in that one. But, technically our food has 1 minute remaining, so I can get to this camp. I just want to go ahead and get back to talking, because sitting here in silence for like 30 minutes is really boring. Just fame farming. So, here we go. And if you're wondering, why am I beating up people? Why am I using my 8.4 to bully and attack the people who barely have any gear, who are new players? And the answer is, in the mists, there are resource nodes. I mean, I'm going to talk about this in post, but there was a chest, and I chased a guy off the chest, and then another guy ran up and looted the chest, leaving me with nothing. So, I mean, that just happens sometimes. And you want to make sure that you eliminate as many opponents as possible in the mists, so that you can, have more loot for yourself. And you may be saying, well, Soulbinja, you're rich, you don't need loot. It's like, well, I'm still a player. I'm not going to just be charitable to mysterious strangers in mists. That's not what the game's about. I don't expect them to do the same thing to me. Though, when I run around naked in the Black Zone mists with just a mule, people give me chests all the time. It's really weird. Anyway, let's get to the fame now. So, and then I'll show you the loot. Alright, so that is our starting fame, and then our ending fame is 27,662,190. So you can see it's really not that much. Let me pull out a calculator here and do a little math. Alright, and then I'm going to subtract the original number. And that is, ugh. Okay, so, earned. This is with a satchel, by the way. Alright, so we multiply that by 2 because that would be how much we earned in 1 hour. And then we're going to multiply that number by 2 because that's how much combat fame credits converts into fame. And this is our fame per hour. Fame per hour is this number right here. It's very low. I just filmed a video where I did Yellow Zone open world mobs, fame per hour, and it was like 4 times as much as this. And, let's talk about the loot. So, I started the video with about 55,000 in loot, and now I'm at 620,000 in loot. So, it's... I got a few jackpots, let me show you. I'm gonna get rid of the text here. So, the first one is this 5.3 satchel, which is worth 200k, and the other one is this 5.2 Brazilian cape worth 161k. So, those are the 2 jackpots. You know, other than that, nothing too special, nothing too crazy. But, you know, that's 200k, that's 160k, so that's 360k. So, without the jackpots, I would have only earned about 250,000 or less, not counting silver pickup, which is only about 500k per hour, which is really bad. But if I were to constantly get these jackpots, it'd be 1.2 million per hour, which is okay, which is on par with gathering. And you're fame farming at the same time, and you're getting into PvP fights. So, yeah, if you can constantly jackpot like that, it's pretty good, but don't count on that. Anyway, that's the video. Thank you so much for watching. I forgot to unflag. That would be an interesting fight there. Warbow versus Wargloves. Anyway, before you go, leave a like on the video. It only takes a second, please. And leave a comment. Tell me what you think. What's your biggest jackpot you've ever got in the mist? I've got a 2 mil jackpot once. That was my biggest in yellow zones. Black zones, I've got nothing. I've never gotten a good jackpot in black zones. I know the jackpot can be better, but anyway, just let me know. And finally... actually, one other thing, too. I need someone to donate me Pal World. You know, that monster-catching survival crafting game. So, here is my, my Steam. Please only add me to gift me the game, and I'll keep you on my friends list. Please, someone gift me the game so I can make content for it, alright? Other than that... There's one more thing I need you to do. On the right side of your screen is a video you should absolutely click. And if you don't click it, the next time you go to a fast food chain and you ask for like a dipping sauce, say you like ask for 4 sauces at Chick-fil-A, they're only going to give you 3 sauces instead. You're going to be shorted 1 whole sauce packet. So yeah, you better click that video or it'll happen to you.